Hey kitties, Longbox Love Affair here with another comic haul. I went back to my secret store, quote unquote, and it's a new comic book store. They have some really good back issues, and it's not often that a store opens up in my area with back issues. I always have to go to small conventions and things like that. So I've started ferreting through all of their stuff and find amazing deals. And today is no exception. It's going to be a quick video because I don't have a whole lot, but the bounty I found is amazing, and hopefully you think so too. So let me start with the obvious. We got a little bit of Psylocke action going on. I love these David Finch covers. I own this. Actually bought a set on eBay, and they were damaged pretty badly. The guy just didn't describe his condition well at all. So I got a refund. At the same time, I bought a new set, and then this is my third set, but I have since sold the damaged set. So I have two sets now, and I bought 1 through 4 for $15. So I got number 1, which is just killer, and these are excellent condition. 2, three, and 4. This was a impulse purchase. Sorry, my camera's all jostly. Impulse purchase when I went up to the counter because they had some sets they compiled. So I went there with one purpose, and there was an issue in the back of this lot that I went for. So I'll tell you that when I get there. But inadvertently, I found some other books. So Moon Knight number 2. I have number 1, so I wanted to get some of this Warren Ellis run. And keep in mind, everything is cover price that I'm going to show, except for the Psylocke, all cover price. So number 2, number 3, which I'm fascinated by this cover. I love this cover. The bones in that thing. Number 4, and number 5. They had 7 onward for the most part, but they didn't have number 6. And I didn't feel like investing in all of them. I don't know if I should have. If you think I should have, let me know. I can always go back because I don't think people go to the store a whole lot. It's fairly new. So I got 2 through 5 cover price each. And then they had this on the rack for cover price. I keep on seeing this for like $9, $10 on eBay, so thought I'd pick up this first print of Wonder Woman Rebirth number 1. I already have it, but this is a second copy. By the way, I cannot for the life of me find Wonder Woman 25 in the Jenny Friesen cover. I did find it, but at a used bookstore that has comic books on those carousel racks, and it was bent to shit, so I didn't even bother with it because it was worth like a penny to me. I wasn't going to pay cover price. So I can't find that beautiful cover. I had it within my grasp when I was doing an online order, and I didn't purchase it. I also can't find the Jenny Friesen beautiful side profile full body lasso cover. I don't know what issue that is. So if anyone has any extras, hit me up. Let me know. Maybe we can make a deal. And then I'm also trying to collect the Venom series. I had a bunch of the last issues, and I had the first issue, so I wanted to fill it in, especially now that he's becoming quite a thing. I just never bought him for some reason. I love the character. I guess it just wasn't on my pull list radar. So Venom number 16 and 18. Oh, I'm sorry. This was 19 and 18. And again, cover price. Then I found this, which I've seen in all your videos, the Supergirl 5, with the introduction of the villain Rain. I believe she's in the TV show. This is purely me being a spec person and just buying it just to, invest and see if anything happens with this. Cool cover, cool interiors, new 52, Supergirl number 5. Cover price. This is what I went for. This Deadpool Merc with a Mouth Number 7, first appearance of Lady Deadpool on the rack. They actually had all of the Merc with the Mouth, so I picked up the Nirvana Deadpool 12. Beautiful covers. I actually owned these at one point and sold them as a set like 3 or 4 years ago. But I've seen that these are going for a pretty penny, especially number 7. These are in really excellent condition, very minor flaws. There's essentially maybe like a cover indent from where something leaned against it right here. Hardly noticeable unless you take it out. I went crazy over seeing this, so I swiped it up, and that's the whole reason I went, because I went once before, and that's where I found the Ultimate X #1 and 2 copies of that, and I found the first appearance of Miles Morales for Ultimate Fallout #4. So they had some good stuff. I saw this, wasn't quite sure it was worth what it was. Then I went back and I was like, I need to go. So my boss cut out early, so I snuck out, took a late lunch, and came back to the office with these in tow. So just love the covers. And then there was one other book that was really an impulse buy because it was in a case, and it was CG Seed. And I asked them, well, let me show you what it is first. Let me get rid of this. So I made a purchase. CG Seed, 9.8, Andy Kubert art, Adam Kubert cover, Batman 655, first Damian Wayne. I had this book years ago, sold it, not for what it's going for now, but I wanted to bring it back into my collection. It's beautiful. It's a 9.8. I love the figure in there. It's just crazy, and you get my reflection in here. So this was in a case, and just on a whim, I was like, I saw it last time. I didn't say anything. I figured it was a lot of money. You see where I'm going. I asked them, and they're like, well, it's at least $50 plus whatever it's worth. I was like, what do you mean? So they do $50 for the casing, the CGC, and then because it's a 9.8, they'll percentage it up a bit from what the actual value is. They looked it up, they factored in their math, and they told me they wanted $75 for this. And I said, done. So I think I got a steal for it. It's beautiful. It's 9.8. The only thing, I'm going to have to get this recased. The case right here is a little broken. So I'm going to have to, right at the tip, it's like, it's fraying out. But it's a solid book. Solid casing. I'm also wondering, because CGC got it wrong. They say it's a Joker appearance. They don't talk about First Damien or anything. In the notes, they do, so online. So I think this got a weird label for some reason. So it's still secure in there. I'm pretty sure this is not a fake. But for $75, it's a beautiful book. I'd pay $75 for it out of the case. So to have a 9.8 is amazing. So between that, the Deadpool, the other Deadpool, the Supergirl, I have quite a set here. So it's definitely a place I'll keep checking. I Facebooked them to see if they had some other issues. They didn't, but I'm going to continue to send them some Facebook messages and go from there. So my little hole in the wall, discovered it, and that's my story. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and check out my other videos. Adios.